That's a choice. Did my thing just die? Oh crap, yeah, my frames are shot. Well, sorry if that dropped anything. Weird. It doesn't usually happen. Let's see the opposite there. Very weird. And that's starting to happen more often. It's only happened to me a handful of times, but the last time it happened was in the last few months. I want to say all three of them have been in the last few months, if I'm completely honest. Now these bounties, I believe I'm doing them all for Science of the Canopy, because People of the Springs is probably gonna be my third max out, and I can do the supply runs and get most of the way there, and then actually I think if I get up to 60% exploration, I might be there. Invulnerable to Geo. Okay, so this is not the team to have. Did it say power res decreased? So I guess nothing can go wrong. Okay, is it because I have higher reputation levels? Because I'm realizing I really am starting to have like that base was 160, the easy was 160. It was 80 last I remember, so either I'm not sure what the difference is. The only thing I can think of, well, the most logical thing I can think of, rather. Oh. Is that whoa. Is that it's the increase in max levels, because I've maxed out with Children of the Echoes and Masters of the Night. Aggravate. You are aggravating. Okay, gonna have Marina try to keep us alive. And then immediately, so I don't die. Alright, this guy's buddies need to calm down. I'm just using the fact of my oh boy. I'm just using the fact that ults let you do a frame rate thing. I love how after hearing about that for so long, and after whoa, hi, how are you? Like, just after so long, I'm finally understanding how to do that. Because I remember people telling me about it when I was earlier in the in my Genshin journey, and I had no idea how to manipulate it, and now I feel like I do. Alright, where is... kill this guy. And I mean the druid. He's getting annoying. As much as the quicken and aggravate and hyper boom and everything is nice, it's actually getting to the point where alright, guess we're gonna have our Alpino in the back burner for whenever I take it down. Go, dodging the blast, and that. We're loading his death. Uh-oh. No, you might say. Alright, this is the final push, so I'm gonna turn her back into Murder Mafia. Back to Chiori, back to me. I have a shield, I do, and the bounty is completed. Cool. And that got me up with the Science of the Canopy. Sweet. And now, the Statue of the Seven. It always kind of sucks to be, like, hang on, let me just get rid of this Bond of Life that has, like, 2x my HP or whatever nonsense when it fills her entire health bar. But when the alternative is dying, you take the inconvenience. Okay, that's a candle cap. I really want to work on my Natlanese people too. Like, look at all these places that I could be. Explore. Oh shit, that's a right. Run. Where's the bounty? How did I lose it? How do you lose a giant thing marked on your map? Well, the answer is you don't mark your map and then just go, yeah, I'll be able to find it. And discover that you are wrong as you go into a giant circle. And then you go into a giant flower and go, that's very Sumeru of you. Oh. Well, probably help if it was, yeah. How much resin do I have? 56. Okay, so I could probably get away with, I could probably get away with 2 trans domains tonight. I'm gonna invol you so that I don't get you hurt. Alright, what's deets? Beep 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 doop. What's the sitch? Invulnerable to ammo and dendro res decreased. Dendro res decreased. Thinking. So Lanyan would not be the play. See, I love this setup, except that I would need so much shielding. Maybe when I get C2 cutting I can do it, but not right now. This might be it. This might be the way. Or I can do... I think my Arlecchino is technically stronger, however, if I need heals, she is not the heals thing. Mirror at you. It's my turn. Hyper beam at you. The withering aura. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it concerns me. You're the Cobra. Forgot Hughes from the Earth See, this is the exact reason why I was reticent about using Arlecchino. I see him. Yeah, unfortunately, with behind them is his Dendro application is mostly on field, so switching back and forth with him doesn't work out so well. Which is a shame, especially when I need to put him away to heal. Where are they? There they are. Earring at you. This. That guy's down. Now I can drop a meteor on this guy. Huh. Where's the third bounty? Invulnerable to Dendro, but your Hydro Res is defreezed. Interesting. Alright, so having Farina in the team, having Yunjin in the team for the sake of getting her some extra stuff, not a good idea. Boy, I don't even know if the stream is working anymore, because it keeps going weird. It looks like it's working. It's been working for 13 minutes. Cool. Invulnerable to Dendro. Alright. Let's electrocharge into the ground. Actually, I think there's some cacahuatl in this general area. Right. Let us heal, because I almost killed myself plunging off a cliff. Good job, me. I'm very proud. I was incorrect in my hope. Sad face. Oh, this is a can of cap. Hello, may I indulge you? Yum. Yoshi! That's what that is! That's some Yoshi! Alright, Yumkasaurus or Yoshi's. More at 11. So my worry is that this is going to be low damage. Uh-oh. No, I definitely need that because I need so much room to happen. I mean, Karina's sort of perfect. And Kirby. Not anymore. Probably do something about that. Oh, wait. First. So I get just electric charge everywhere all the time. That went better than expected? Question mark. Alright, let's go to the Scions and let's see what nonsense has happened. Oh wow, that got me really close to level 3. Puff Pops, that's a cute name. Alright, so we've still got those that we need, and I got those that I need. Let me go into my teapot for a sec. Because it's very possible that some of the, I almost said vegetables, some of the farming things that I have are— Yes! See? That's what I'm talking about. And that is why you keep up on your seeds. I just re-upped on my Cecilias. I gotta re-up on those. Oh, I should re-up on those and those. These two are pretty hard to get. Easily, I mean. Oh, limited spells. I have like 2. Rainbow Roses. I have a lot. You know what, let's do some Sumeru Roses. This way, when I run around Sumeru, inevitably, I feel less silly. And I'll do some Frostlamp Flowers because Note Cry calls. Oh! Huh. I only have 4 Canepa berries. Canepa? And I need to re-up on Valberries too. I'm getting to the point. I may unironically— I mean, I had a notebook somewhere that I was using to keep track of the spin crystals. And part of that was because you could only get some spin crystals through Tubby. Not Tubby. Chubby. The other one. And I wanted to keep an eye on that and keep track so I knew which ones I, needed to look out for, etc. just for my own edification, really. And I don't know where that notebook's gone, which sucks because there are... Oh, I forgot about that. Just walk straight into a fish tank. Should probably pop these spin crystals while I'm here. Also, I'm kind of sad that they've stopped naming them. I don't know, that's probably just me, like being a little picky, but part of me is kind of sad that that's the case. Okay, trust rank. I've already gotten my 1,000 realm currency. I already did my furnishing, so what I'm doing now is going into the realm depot and getting this. It looks like every week I've managed to get most, but maybe not all, of the hero's wit. Which I also didn't have the max realm currency accumulation, so that may have been a factor.
同点についてのご質問でしたらいつでもお聞きください。
I wanted to go to Nordkrai, yes. I should probably look at my commissions, though. Oh yeah, sign guy! Alright, it's time to refrain from kidnapping fish. To the sign guy. Hello, sign guy. Sign guy needs to calm down. Okay, I think if the dogs happen, I'm gonna try to scare them away and see if that affects his signs. Because I'm starting to realize that seems to be a thing. And he always freaks out about the dogs. So if there's dogs, I'm gonna scare them away. If these are probably the... These are the dogs. Huh. Sorry. I'm sorry, baby. We're just playing. Why did you do that? Should be a good sign, but now it's gone. I'm... They should not have made it this easy to engender chaos. Oh, good. Yeah, and hopefully we can do nothing to deal with business. I don't really want to. Let's see if he takes the dogs splitting as a good sign. Like chasing away the not having a mate. A merchant doing well today. Business is booming, wealth is rolling in. Not bad, sounds promising. One reaps what one sows. Patience and dedication always pay off in the end. Love is the same way. My goodness, it's so clear to me now. One must invest in one's love life with patience and diligence. Then and only then shall it... He just figured that out? Uh-huh. Oh god, I forgot he loves her. I forgot that he had... Bro. Oh no. What point is my love life to end with? Wait, what? Those doggies looking for the best of friends? I know they're good for dogs. That might sound like a good... No, they might have an incentive to find partners now. An incentive? Did you just run and break up the group? Huh, you know what? That could actually work. Sometimes it could take an external force to free you from the web of your own making. Freeing you to pursue true love. Brilliant! I can't thank you enough. It's clear to me now what this sign means. Bro, please stop. Okay, I still have not found his good signs. You know what? I bet those pigeons that I chased away were the last one. Or maybe it's the fish that I kidnapped. So I have to remember to not kidnap the fish. Also, I love the implications of such a minor commission quest, considering the themes of dealing with one's fate. Like, it starts getting really, really makes you think. That if part of this game is about defying fate, or something like that, that doing something such as trollolol, kidnap fish, trollolol, pack away the dogs, or chase away the dogs, that's actually like a microcosm of the overall ideas of the game. I kind of love that idea. Gotta be careful. There's some rift towns around here. There they are. I think. Yeah, those are the rift towns. It's like, or is it the Lupical? Speaking of which, the only person that I can do the Hexen Circle quest for right now is Fischl. I should probably work on that. Puppies! Puppy, 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 puppy. Puppies. I saw your red mouth when you did a yawn. Hello. Yes, good. Big yawn. Can I? Wait, do you follow me now? Help. Wait, do they follow me still? No. Yes. If I switch away... They run away! Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it so much. I mean, I don't love that they all just ran away. I wanted to talk to the puppies. But... Oh, more puppy! But yes. Good. So are you gonna come running up to me? Yes, you are! Yeah! Yeah, this is great. Can I have, like, a whole pack? Can I have the whole Lupical following me? Is that an achievement? I don't know if it's an achievement, but it's something I want. Also, low-key want to try with Sino in the party. Since, he's the other nickel. I know Jackal is not Wolf, but... Oh, they're following me! Hello! Oh, or are you another wolf? This is great. There's so many wolves. Yes! Yes, this is correct. This is what it's all about. Running around, getting wolf hooks, being surrounded by good doggos, who I guess don't leave their place. Hello. Oh. Oh, this is the main Lipical again. Hi. I can tell because of this, the scarred one. That must be the leader of the pack. I've used Matsutake. Wolf hooks, bye puppies. Ah, the joys of having a claymore. It's like having Zhongli, but with less Zhongli. Can we have a full puppy team? Razor, Sino, Goro, which I have those two. I have Razor and Goro. I've seen people put Wriothesley as one, which is really funny. But also I'm not mad about it. Alright, it's time to do team. I'm too lazy for this. Since apparently I don't have them. Team the laziest Hyper Bloom. I was not expecting her to have to go out now, but I just realized Yaya does not really... Whoop. It's all good. Alright, now he's going to attack, and now we go into murder mode again. As he becomes intriguing. That is a thing of ice. Where is he? There he is. Oh, it's currently a blue team. I should go to the usual share and reading up on some of that. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so I had someone else up to 59, and I don't... Oh, got her up to 69. Do I have someone else up to the blank 9? Not yet. Okay. Razor's fine then. There you go. I should work on not getting hit.
晴れてますね。何か気持ちが晴れるようなことでもしましょうか。え？具体的にですか？
I mean, who do I really want? I want Noelle to join the level 70s for sure. Chongyun would be good because he's good cryo application, and that would be nice to have someone other than Kaya and Rosaria, who I just got up to. I mean, that should be good, but having some passive application would be great too. The Natlanese factor makes me want to add Kachina and Yansan, and oh no, wait. One of the things is Dracolite, and I think I just wantonly... Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to collect some more. I really... In reference to the notebook, I think I abandoned talking about it midway. And as I stare across the room, I realize it might be in that pile of notebooks over there. That's good to know. I'm too lazy to go over there right now. But I have, like, lists, like I have a calendar timetable for Animal Crossing fish, things like that. I think it's time for me to start looking into making a map of materials. A MATS map, if you will. A MATS. I suppose sucrose would make sense from the Hexenzirkel point of view. Who else has the special homework?
気持ちが晴れやかになるなら何でもいいですよ。
It's here? Which is homework? Where did it go? It's not that, it's not that, it's not that. Although that's a good thing to point out. It's not that. Where the hell did it go? Is it literally just that item? This item. Okay, Venti, Cray, Albedo, Mona, Durin, Razor, and Sucro. So, I see. I like how of these, I'm just missing... So maybe Venti. Or maybe Sucrose. Alright, I feel like the henna berries, I have to be conservative about that because I need so many. Yeah, the Dracolette's gonna be fun. I mean, Sethos, what do I need of yours? Of course I need that, and that shouldn't be too hard, right? I hope. I would like to get him up into the 60s as well. And hope that one day I get Cyno so I can have the two of them and, I guess Tenari and Cole, and that would be a good aggravate team. Not sure if I'm making any sense with that. Batman. Hazel. I mean, eventually maybe, but I do want her to get up into the 70s, but that's gonna take a while. Ooh, that looks like a good snack. Could always try Layla. See what's up with that. See what's up with that. Oh, I don't even have enough to... Okay. That might be... So maybe now is not the time. That's valid. I thought that said derelict masonry deck, and I was like, what? It's a, like, as though it were a whole thing with, Genius Invocation. This does remind me, I need to play the... Is that what the Azrata is thing? Probably is. I probably already have this. Do I already have this? No? I'm so confused. How do I manage to undo all of my hard work? Like, oh yes, I like these teams, immediately forgets to have those teams. Truly, it's incredible. Destinies and whatever, and full arm nonsense. All these are much better than is there another Oculus? Oh, she's getting to the... Yep, alright. The mecha's happening. He just casually dropped me your Shogun, Archon versus Archon. Tale of many Archons. Let's deploy. I definitely heard destroy. So deploy this time. Yeah, that sure says deploy. It's like, oh, I'm about to get handed. Also do that. Barrier's almost down. Alright, her mecha is broken. I like how I'm not even really hitting her. It's like a whole hitting space on situation. Alright, let's finish it off. Alright. That's all of my resin currently. One second. Alright, make sure I'm healed. Alright, is there anything I actually... Okay, Shrine of the Depths is there. Okay, yes, right. So I have a choice now. I mean, I had a choice then. But I now have a more pronounced choice. Where I can either focus on this and getting fruits and stuff in addition to... No! That's my thought too. Alright. I'm now on fire. I am now also coughing. Like, I can work on the tracer no tracing, I can work on the exploration. I can maybe do a supply thing, and that Let's see how close I am. 380, 480, 560? No, 520. No, 540. Yeah, 540. But 400. Which would get me to... That would get me 20 away, of course. And then Tracer Need Tracing also would get me 20 away. Such that I may not need to actually do a supply run for the people of the Springs. I could instead, mayhap, focus on it for... forgot about this. Right. Whoa! I almost pirouetted off the handle on that. But the idea of I could, instead of doing supply runs to get my people of the Springs, I could just do this quest while in the, you know, in the process of doing said quest, get myself the exploration and everything, and also the... Wait, is that breakable? Okay, so that's the big thing. That's the thing that's trying to murder me, I think. I don't understand. How am I down here? I feel like... Oh! This whole time, I just needed to go to the last room. I just needed to go this way. I forgot. But yeah, the idea is I could get myself some stuff for supply runs to other tribes. You know. Just multiple birds, one stone, etc. That's the sentiment that I've been trying to say for the past, I don't know how long. Can I, like, go up the river lava? Not really. Oh, hello. Well. Some fruits. Whoop. That would actually be really funny. Just have everyone on maximum healing. And then just try to bust my way through. That is hilarious, and I kind of want to do it. So that should be... I mean, it's definitely enough of the fruit. For this supply run. And I'm getting myself some Ember Core flowers while I'm at it, because those are also common supply run things. This is... No wonder I had such trouble fulfilling those requests. This is like where it's at for these. Though I think Scions has some good Ember Core stuff. Like, there is Ember Core above ground. Spinal fruit, or spinal fruit, not so much. Hey look, I'm not on fire yet. Hey look, I'm on fire now. Hello, well, how are you? This is going very well. Oh, I could have disabled it from there. Are you serious? Paimon was just about to say this place was getting hotter the deeper in we got, but I sure didn't expect this whole place to be filled with lava. Careful, Tamaka, if you slip, that might just be the end of you. Although I think he's probably the least burnable of the 4 of us. Now that you mentioned it, floaty little Paimon's the safest here. Hey, that's just one of the reasons Paimon's awesome, you know? They say whose heads, get too big, lined up floating away. Paimon's always floating away. Anyway, but that doesn't sound like a compliment. You're a real bright spark, Paimon, you know that? That didn't sound like a compliment either, Chikia. Anyway, never mind all that. This is the best thing we're looking for, right? It looks just like a clay ring with phlogiston patterning on it. Do you think it's one's valuable, any chance? Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum of Mora, but its real worth lies in its ability to open the path to the upper sanctum, the Hanan Pacha. I'm not. I just try to mimic the Paimon voice in English as well as I can, even though I do Japanese. You've seen the islands floating in the sky. Yes, I have. We've been to them. You mean the ones above the lake? That's right. We call those the Hanan Pacha, due to their inaccessibility by either humans or saurians. They say the legendary elixir that heals all wounds. You could just say the panacea. For people like us, who are constantly in conflict, that's a pure land of peace, a utopia created by the very first humans who used phlogiston. And now it's time for a question, class. What's the name of that sage who, in the past, stole the flaming seed of phlogiston? Tamako? Oh. Yeah, I try. This is the Sabalanque guy? Very enthusiastic, but I don't think I heard you right. Alright then, your turn. Apparently it was this guy. I see. You remember I said after hearing it only once, did you? I see great things in your future, I do. Anyway, we usually call him the Sage of the Stolen Flame, which is easier by far. Some also call him a madman or a lunatic, but I call those compliments as well. He did do some very impressive things regardless, after all. He stole the flaming phlogiston seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power. And that time, they didn't give the subtitle of the Hanan Pacha, using that power before teaching it to everyone in the tribes. This is also, or so the ancient scrolls say, where the humans first began practicing with phlogiston. And this special spirit door is a sort of trial. Activating this door will grant you access to the spirit way that leads to the upper sanctum, the Hanan Pacha. Well, I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that's where the treasure is. Legend has it that it is a gift given by the sage to those who pass the trial. Rawr, rawr. Huh, so that's the story. What's the trial like then? Let me have a look. Nothing can go wrong. No, it's fine. I've seen the phlogiston engraving on the spirit door enough times to sear it into my memory. If you wish to open this path, seek 3 unveiling scripts. That's very specific. That's right, pretty much the same as before. We just need to find 3 this time. I mean, drawing info directly from phlogiston's impressive, but I personally put more stock in my graphic language comparisons. It seems like the spirit door already has an unveiling script embedded into it. See? A 3rd has already been lit up. So we just need to find 2 more. My bag's aching again. I'll wait for you here while you find those unveiling scripts, okay? This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lass. Unveiling script, where are you? Come on, Tamako, you help out too. Just let Paimon and Otari know if you see any glowy patterns, okay? I see a thing. Oh, Ember Core. Not be using the heals. Just burn my way through. Now this thing's gonna attack me again because I didn't disable it because I didn't realize that that was an option. Actually, I would really like to find a Colosaur. That would be the ideal in this. Aha! Here we go. I've seen people do some pretty remarkable voice acting with things. I try to emulate that, but based on the variety and accuracy, and I guess also the regularity with which people manage to do their voices, it doesn't feel like I do as much as I could, I guess. Still, I try. Where am I going? That's the unveiling script. That's where I'm going. Right. Oh. Defeat the monsters and etc. Found the monster. Oh, that's something angry. As I run myself into the entirety of the lava. Okay, Bell and Aqua Dash. Indwell. Aqua Dash. Nope, wait, Aqua Dash is... Right? Go. Hey, a Munatu! I wonder if the reason that Natlanese graffiti is so richly colored is because they use a lot of money to do it really nicely and detailed. A lot of Monatu do it. Spin Crystal! Are those a bunch of dead fish? Wait, is this a fishing? Was that a fishing? Like a real fishing? Oh my god, there's lava fishing? What? Hang on, I have to see this. It's just that, and there's two. I mean, they all ran away, but, you know. The more you know. But also, thank you for the compliment. I just realized I don't know if I actually said that or that if that was just in my brain. Buddy. Come on. A rapid fighting fish. Interesting. I'm just really entertained by fishing in lava. Didgeridoo? I'm sure there's something other than radio that makes it sound like that, but I don't know what the name of it would be. I got what I needed. For now. Whoop, where am I? Oh. I'm stuck. Wait. Am I? Oh no! I'm in the waterfall. Was I supposed to do that? I feel like I wasn't supposed to do that. That's gonna be an interesting thing to deal with. Whoa, oh no! I'm sorry, little guy. Can I push you into the... Wait, no, because if I indwell back in there, I'll get stuck in the waterfall again. What a really weirdly specific problem. Hello. What is happening? Oh, well, there's one. Oh my god, there's upwards of 3? Oh wait, what is that? Phlogiston, aphid, and some phlogiston, obviously. Huh. Oh wait, is this... No, this is the one that I just got. Can I jump? Okay, that's not the way. I guess I could do this. And hope I don't die.
Yep.
First, is it good or bad? When in doubt, order. Oh, that thing. Yeah, I probably should deal with that now, huh? You're assuming that it freaks out again. It may not. But it is. Alright, hopefully that makes things a little less bananas. Another one. Oh. Oh! Ooh, a table. Yay, we did it. Let's head back to the clay ring, and this just happens. Oh! Hello. There it is. Yay. Very convenient. So this is how a spirit way looks when illuminated? The ancient woven scrolls said that when the dim path lights up, it'll be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze, and they weren't exaggerating. Oh right, you're back at last. You alright over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon's fine. And you, Tamako? Rawr! Well, still not getting you there, but it seems you're uninjured too. And finally, Hotaru, I knew you'd be fine, lass. You've got a bright future ahead of you, after all. Some concern would have been nice all the same. Without being unnecessary, the only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously though, this place is frighteningly full of liquid phlogiston. I was concerned for a moment there you'd not come back. Couldn't have returned on my own power with this bad back, after all. If you'd failed to return, I'd have turned into jerky over here without ever having found the cure-all elixir. Ah! What's wrong, Chica? What's wrong with that sudden look? I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spot an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time, I thought, swimming in liquid phlogiston? Madness! Reckoned it was some wild storyteller's yarn I did. Well, now that you think about it, those were probably those who failed. It was a warning to those attempting the trial. Oh, it's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder my friend gave me a pained look, like looking at some emotionally warped human-type monster when I told that story as a joke. We drifted apart thereafter. Oh, that was one of my only friends, you know? Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the Sage of the Stolen Flames gift returns with us in glory. And what's that gift supposed to be, the power of hypnosis? No, but Moran dreams of success are effective, if dirty, substitutes. Anyway, for the sake of French, actually screw this, we're doing that for the gift. For ourselves and for selfish reasons anyway. Because we deserve it, all and more. Let's rock! Still, this is the first time we're riding a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, right? Alright, don't worry, well, I'm kidding. We hope. Pretty sure I have to involve a call in order to do this. Yep. However, where? Also, I'm pretty sure I'm still missing a Pyroculus. Yep. Ooh. And Kachina senses something. Let's see what's up here. Wait, is that another other chest? No, there's no way, right? There's no way. That's the chest that I opened already. It has to be. WTF. Oop. Guess I'm taking the spirit way back. I can look for that last Pyroculus eventually. Investigate? Hold up. As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins, such that the passage may extend into the skies. The woven scrolls record rightly. I'm so proud of myself for believing in them. Rawr. Yes, yes, and you're awesome for cooperating with me, Tamago. What an adorable little fellow you are. How'd you like to jump ship over to me, 3 square meals, 1 green fit guaranteed. 1 for each meal is kind of sad, let's be real. Now don't you go looking down on the grain fruit. It's a real hit among saurians, and it's healthy for them, too. I'll take that as a no, then. To be so close, I'm getting a little envious. We were around when Tamago first opened his eyes. You didn't have a chance to start with. That's so. That close, huh? That might make for a very painful goodbye if that time could go. Why? I know you're right. But ow. Alright, we're about to reach the upper sanctum, but let me take 5 real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. It's always been that way. Come on, it's not that bad. You know, you leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. If anything, my back pain's decreased mysteriously since meeting you. Wonder why that is. Is there something special about your body, and would that work with a piece of it of any— oh my gosh. So, it sounds like your back pain is abyssal wounds, and also, ma'am? Would you mind giving one to me? I'd give you mine in exchange. Want to give it a shot? Wait, what sort of weird trait is that? Okay, so I don't know how you grew up, but I'm pretty sure most people would have refused. I was just trying to scare you, you know. Didn't think you'd get me instead. Alright, just a little bit longer and the pain in my back should subside, and then we can head to the upper sanctum together. Alright. Now... yeah, now, reputation reward. Let's see what I got. If I got the 60, then I've got it for sure. 59! Really? I mean, since that's the case, I just have to... I'm so close to the Pyro Compass. I just realized that. Because I maxed out the Children of the Echoes a week or two ago. I didn't expect for it to start happening this quickly. Because I was slowly doing, you know, bounties and everything, and it was not that much. And then I finished the Children of the Echoes, and then I did the Masters of the Nightwing quest and got that. And now all of a sudden I'm going from 1 to 3 in a matter of weeks. It's wild. I really thought it would take me longer. I want to find that one Pyroculus that I couldn't find. I'm guessing it was over here somewhere. Is it like up on the top of this? No, it's not. Oh dear. Also, these are ancient bones. Like, very clearly. Okay, so there's either a way up or a way around, and... I want to say that the... way around is going to be over here. Up there. Or down here. Oh yeah. It's this way, clearly. Oh hey! Yep, it's right here. Hey! Another underpinning of the world.
Kimi no takarabakoへの情熱がこいつらの生存環境を脅かしている。
Is it the one missing piece? Or is it going to be multiple? Oh! Okay. Oh, it's the floating it's a picture of the floating islands! That's so cool!
叩くといい音がする。いい品かもしれない。
Of course I need to know. Yep! And that does it! Yes! That is so cool. I could get them up to level 3 that quickly. You know what? Let me do one. That'll get me to level 3 of 4. And then I can use the other one on Flower Feather Clan, I guess? I'm so close to 40%. Hold on. Guess it can't hurt to do some exploration. In the people. Hey, wanna try eyes on the feather prize? Not right now, but maybe later. I probably only have to find a waypoint or that one chest that's over there. Actually, would probably be sufficient. I feel like I'm cheesing it when I do this, but I'm not even mad at it. Wait, can I? Lol. Honestly, Odoron was made for that, let's be real.
君の宝箱への情熱がこいつらの生存環境を脅かしている。
And that was enough to do it. That's really funny. Uh-oh. A cough, cough, help me. Oh! But where is it? Oh, it's a child lying down there. Right? To the child. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's a child who talks like an adult. Whoa, it's a child who talks like an adult? That's so weird. Huh, wait. Isn't this the Magnificent Magnifico? Hello, old friend, it's me, darkness. What? Yeah, that's the one. I love that song too. Goodbye. Simeon and Carbuncle. I never get tired of their music. But speaking of which, I lost my last job on their account. That's why I ended up here, taking this blasted risk. This is incredible. But that's a story for later. Right now, what really matters is, can you give me some water, please? After all, it's just, sorry, but I'm low-key dying of thirst here. This is life or death we're talking about, and yours too. What are you giggling about? No idea. I might be terminal lucidity. Oh, huh? Water, please. Thank you. Wow, he's looking half dead again. Should we help him? Yes. History to that, Part 1. A work by Frontanian playwright John Brooklyn. A book this thick can totally be used by shorter people to increase their height. But I wanted to read it, man. Can I just give him water? Water, okay. Let's take a quick look at this guy. He's all laid out on the ground and it doesn't look good. Let us find the water. A romance novel written by Dorothy Leekson. On its faded cover, a woman lies on a bed surrounded by flowers. After skimming through the book, you feel warm and content, but haven't gained any useful insights. So, was it her family's gardener or her best friend's cousin's brother-in-law? Oh, Payment's head hurts. Okay, that's the history of that. Will this give you water? I'm hoping. Yep. You figure out a way to help the thirsty person, and you notice the body... Okay. I see, so that was an Ichthyosaurus trick. Just one of the reasons I'm here, if you must know. Alright, just take it easy and drink some water before we talk. No, I'll be fine. Thank you for saving me. Magnifico de la Magnificans. Just Magnifico will do. As you can see, I am of noble Fontanian stock. My old friends sometimes call me the detectives, at times Brutus, and sometimes Mr. Mag. But you two may call me whatever you wish. How about Reckless? That's a whole load of random names. Suspicious, too. Rawr. What's with the Brutus, you say? Ah, you may not know this, but I used to serve as a detective with the Marshal de Fontaine for a few years, serving under Inspector Frank Drebin. Was once... Really? At 2, Bruce? There was once when we saw 5 people in robes attacking an old man with knives in the park right in front of over 100 people. And then, bang, 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 bang! Laid them all out, no exceptions. Huh, do you feel lucky, punk? Oh my... This guy is... this is incredible. The references. What are my... Later, the chief of police told me they were research institute admin staff rehearsing Remuria. Oops. Hence the name Brutus. Huh? It didn't matter anyway. The Institute was shedding redundant staff at the time, so they'd have to resign sooner or later. I don't think that's the point here. Anyway, after retiring from the Maréchaussee Phantom, I was idle for a time before deciding to become a photographer capturing the vitality within people and objects. That's why I'm here in Natlin, home to the most shockingly dazzling elemental life forms. Perhaps the most shocking thing of all is we almost... Oh, perhaps the most shocking thing of all is we almost bit it right here. And you have my apologies for that. I will not forget that you saved my life. Yes. Could I have a look at your map for a moment? I'd like to see where my next destination is. Oh wait, where have my manners gone? I haven't even asked her her names yet. I'm Hotaru. Call me Paimon, and this here's Tamago. Arr. Wonderful, wonderful. Hotaru and Paimon. Names to remember, to be sure. Arr? Arr? Arr. What? Relax, relax. I'll remember you too, Tamago. May we meet again soon in our respective journeys. Perhaps I might even need your help again. Or perhaps you might need mine. You're going that far out. Well, mind you don't get too thirsty, alright? There's no way I'd do that. Let's meet again, shall we? Packs his bags and goes. And I get a chest. Cool beans. Sing your heart out. Need that, need that, need that. Now, I need a forge, right? Yeah, forge. To the forge. Jordy LaForge, let's go. Do I have a forge? Yes, I do. Cool, I have quite enough. Boop. How very exciting. Actually, I'm here, I can craft some stuff. Whoops. Wait, did that say invite? Oh, invite as in... Right. Should probably do this. I'll need more silks inevitably, but this is huge. I have all of the compasses now. Unless there's already one for Not Cry. In which case I don't have that. But my backlog of it is finally done. Which does remind me, you know, you can, I saw you can get the wings, and I know you have to use these to do that. I probably should do that.
誰もが好きな動物や野菜、あるいは果物を持つべきだと思う。そうすることで自分がどんな人になりたいかが見えてくるんだ。
He tries to tell what kind of person someone is based on the animals and plants, etc. that they like and dislike. That's very Odoron of him. Figure I should start working on the reputation areas.
なんでこんなに最近うまくいかないの？これじゃ全然寝られないよ。落ち着いてください、アイノ。今うまくいかないのはこれから先うまくいく予兆なのです。ここさえ乗り越えればうまくいくようになりますよ。そうなの？イネファって帰ってきてからなんだか慰めるのがうまくなったね。旅人に教えてもらったの？ありがとうございます。ですが私にもよくわかりません。もうお休みください。分別ロボットの点検は私がやっておきますから。やだ、スパナで1体ずつ頭を叩いて誰が悪さしてるのか見つけ出してやるんだから。
Greetings.
あれ、旅人にパイモン来たんだね。こんにちは、アイのイネファ。いつぶりだっけ？前に会ってからそんなに経ってない気がするけど思い出せないや。昨日の夜はよく眠れなくて今日は頭が回らないんだ。でも君たちに会えてちょっと気分が晴れた気がする。言ったでしょ、アイノ。うまくいかないのはうまくいく予兆だって。どういうこと？問題が起きて心が乱れていましたがアイノはちゃんとそれに向き合いました。そしたらすぐに旅人さんとパイモンさんが現れ気分が良くなりました。つまりうまくいかないはもう過去のことで今はうまくいく時期に入ったということです。そうかな。なんか納得しちゃいそうだけど。アイノ、お前機嫌があんまり良くなかったのか？何か悩みがあるなら話してくれよな。オイラたちが助けになるぜ。大したことじゃないよ。でも最近夜中に誰かが工房の外でよく喧嘩しててそれがうるさくて夜寝られないの。昨日の夜なんて工房の中にまで入ってきたんだよ。それじゃあカチャカチャじゃなくてドタバタくるむかけ工房だな。
I had the exact same thought, not
それ
gonna
で
lie.
そいつらは誰なんだ？なんか危なそうなやつらだな。ご安心ください。ただの強盗団です。ファデュイのものを盗んだらしく彼らに追われているのです。強盗団？ただの地元ゴロつき集団のくせにファデュイに手を出すなんてすごい度胸だな。ある意味尊敬するぞ。いやでも深夜に騒ぎを起こすなんて許せないな。イネファが留守にしてた間は工房に隠れてこっそり呪いをかけるだけで精一杯だったけどイネファが戻ってきた今なら
Why are they fighting very specifically in this spot? That's the question I want. No.
彼らなら昨晩一掃しておきました。これでもうアイノを邪魔する人はいませんよ。さすがイネファ。すごいなイネファ。じゃあこれで問題解決ってことか？睡眠不足については解決だけど今日の朝アイノのお宝探しくんがまた故障したの。この子たちだよ。本当ならゴミの山から宝物を拾ってきてくれるんだけど。うわー、すごいやつらだな。褒めるのは一旦ストップ。この中に裏切り者がいるの。今朝この分別ロボットたちが全く価値のないものを拾ってきたのです。その比率からしてどれか一体が故障しているものと推定されます。昨日の夜あいつらがアイノのお宝探しくんを壊したんだよ。アイノの作ったロボットが理由もなく壊れるなんてありえないもん。だったら弁償させないとだな。そうだよね。でもまずは故障してる子を見つけてどこが悪いのか調べないと。どうやって見つけるんだ？まずはすっごく怖い目つきで観察するの。圧をかければ
In which I know channels
やましいこと
sign
があ
up.
る子は冷や汗をかくはずだよ。心理戦で見つけるつもりなのか。でも汗なんて流したりするのか？それでダメだったら一体ずつ部屋に
Oh my god!
取り調べするしかないね。
Can you just take them apart and see which one's broken?
それはフェアじゃないと思うな。働き者のお宝探しくんも2体いるわけだし、その子たちまで同じように分解しちゃったらきっと悲しむでしょ。よし、おい、聞こえたか？犯人は今すぐ名乗り出ろ。他のやつを巻き込むな。そうすればどうなるんだっけ？
Good question.
自分から名乗り出たら軽いお仕置きで済ませてあげる。
Alright, let's stare down the box. This is adorable. G. G.
お前結構ノリノリだな。怪しいやつはいたか？うん、右の子だね。心理戦に負けてボロを出した。みんなその子を捕まえて。
Right. Little runaway bot, huh? Wait. What?
その子じゃないよ。
He angry.
愛のイネファ捕まえたぞ。次は
He very
どうするん
angry.
だ？検査とかするのか？
外観に異常は見られません。攻撃による故障の可能性は低そうです。
もしかして本当にコアの不具合？ちょっと分解してみよう。
Surgery.
まずい、
Uh-oh.
逃げ出したぞ。追いかけよう。
Can we just Kuvaki him again?
あれじゃないか？なんであんなにでかくなってるんだ？
いいえ、あれらは廃棄された分別ロボットです。まさか接続できるとは。
なんだかただの故障じゃない気がしてきた。とにかく今はあの子を捕まえよう。
They've reached sentience.
そこから吸い出して。
Did I just get squished by a... Yep, I'm getting squished. Partly because I'm not sure... Nothing's... coming up. Is there an up that I'm not seeing? Wait, I think I saw something on the... There, okay. Of course. There we go.
やっと捕まえたぞ。これはただの故障じゃなさそうだな。このお宝探しか一体どうなってんだ？まったく無知な方たちね。
Oh my gosh. Shabetta.
こいつ喋ったぞ。愛の、これって使用通りなのか？ありえないよ。お宝探しくんに音声機能は搭載されてるけど、話せるのはあらかじめ用意した音声だけだし、イネファみたいに自立意識を持つこともないはずだよ。コアの品質が
You say that,
全
and
然違
yet.
うもん。
Oh my god, they're a hive mind.
なんか話が通じるみたいだぞ。もしかしてコアがアップグレードされたとか。
Like maybe that cube of bots, the network of cores synergized and got to consciousness level. Do you have a name?
何？あなたには関係ないでしょ。
Not my problem. Okay.
生意気なやつだな。こいつの方がオイラを捕まえたみたいな態度だぞ。どうしたの？用がないならどこかに行ってちょうだい。でなければ全員逮捕してメロピで。
メロピでというのは何でしょうか？
あれ？メロピデって何だったかしら。
Do you mean the Fortress of Meripede?
メロピデ要塞。確かそんな名前だった気が。
So you're from Fontaine?
何よ、いきなり女の子のプライベートに首を突っ込まないでちょうだい。女の子？お前は分別ロボットだろ？
That doesn't mean that they don't have gender. Evidently. Okay.
こんなのおかし
She
い
has a
よ。
gender.
何があったのかはわからないけど、この子は絶対にもともといたいたずら好きのお宝探しくんじゃない。よし、決めた。分解して中を調べてみよう。
ちょっとベタベタ触らないで。誰か助けて。大丈夫、アイノも女の子だよ。女の子でもダメ。
Interesting.
旅人さん、パイモンさん、申し訳ありません。アイノは一旦興味を持つと無我夢中になってしまうのです。しばらく待ってあげてください。彼女ならきっと原因を解明できるはずです。もし気になるようでしたらまた明日工房にお越しください。
I know I could just fast forward, but since I have multiple reputation things to get through, this seems like a totally fine interlude. Little puffins! Man, the graveyard is so melancholy. Which makes sense, it's a graveyard, but that music is... Oh! I need to check by the lighthouse and see if I got the spin crystal that's there. Right. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Just walking right through someone. I can't skip it? Are you serious? Come on, man.
一体何があったんですか？亡霊たちが灯台を取り囲んでいたの。灯台の明かりを見て
さっきはあいつらに囲まれ、
Yeah.
そんな気がしていました。それが先ほど
We explain everything. I've been through this before.
灯
Meaning,
台
I'm
を
gonna
操
wanna
作
go
して
through that.
信号灯台の明かりが原因で亡霊たちに変化が。これは偶然では
Yeah.
離れていくところは見ました。あなたたちが先ほど出したのは救援信号でしたよね。
What got into them, I wonder.
亡霊とはいわば魂の残滓。死んだ瞬生前ライトキーパーだった彼らはその灯台が再び灯ご存じないと思いますが、ここが墓場と化すまさに希望とぬくもですが、そんな灯台もライトキーパーに保管されていた記録によ
Oh, that's right, Starshiner.
その警戒ですが、それによりライトキーパーの骨と血を燃料、これは次々と現れ
オイラたちが送ったのは救援信号だった。
自分たちが誤った判断をし、死者はこの世にはいません。とはいえ、ああ、それと
Don't be. Alright. Apparently, I will see if I got the spin crystal later. Which makes me think that I didn't get it, because it took me straight into a domain.
灯台が灯ったわ。ワイルドハントが来る。戦闘準備。
信号だ。救援信号だぞ。じきに海から増援が来る。もう少し耐えてくれ。
海でも具体的な方角が
A Apparently not this side.
もう手遅れだ。救援信号が遅すぎた。万事休すだ。ピラミダの援軍が北から駆けつけたとしても、私たちと
I
一緒
always
に
thought
ワイ
that
ルドハントに飲
shingle
み込まれるだけさ。
specifically meant traffic light. So it must just mean
下
signal.
ですね。
That must be what it means more literally.
Ita! 海辺に亡霊がいっぱい集まってるぞ。
戦いが勃発した日、もし救援部隊が駆けつけていたとしたら、ここから上陸したはずです。人間の常識で亡霊と意思疎通をすることは極めて困難です。亡霊と話すときに肝心なのは、彼らを強く揺り動かす重要な情報だけを伝えること。僕はライトキーパーですから、亡霊との交流には慣れています。一緒に行きましょう。交渉は任せてください。
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
クールな。救援になんて来ないでくれ。
もうすぐ救援が来ますよ。
ワイルドハントの方がずっと早い。間に合わないわ。私たちは奴らを道連れにして死ぬつもり。
Oh.
ここは私たちの墓場。命を無駄にしないで。
助けはいらないと言うんですか？
いいえ、助けに来て。もう耐えられない。みんな行っちゃったわ。希望は消えた。今さら何ができるっていうの？お願い、助けて。
青いランプを灯せ。ワイルドハントから逃れる道を示してくれるはずだ。
青いランプでも一度離れた魂を連れ戻すことはできません。明かりを灯すにはもう手遅れです。残っているワイルドハントの魔物を倒すことはできますが、あなたたちは
Are you the blue lantern in
助かりません。
question?
助けに来るんじゃない。頼む。来るな。いや、助けてくれ。誰でもいいから。
どういうことだ？助けに来てほしいのか欲しくない
They're
のか？
internally conflicted. They're
胸が
based on their
痛みます。
oath. They don't want to.
救援信号を送
On
っ
the
て
other
ほし
hand,
い。
exactly.
助けに来てほしいという思い
On the
と、
one hand, they had their duty and they
増援部
didn't
隊
want
を
to
巻
cause
き込
more
みた
deaths.
く
On
な
the
いという
other,
気持ち
there's
の
the
狭間
base
でもがいているので
survival
しょう。
instinct.
だからなどくらいで語られている伝説の青いランプに希望を託しているんです。
It's one I carry in my
島
hand.
には確かにそういうランプがあります。絶望に打ちひしがれる彼らにとって最後の希望だったはずですが、残念ながらランプは役に立ちません。
あいつらはこれからどうなるんだ？
亡くなる直前の果てしない苦痛を思い出してしまうでしょう。
Oof.
僕もできる限りの慰めはするつもりですが、
天を覆う雪をかき分け、荒野をかける北風を歌おう。
誓いを立てたからには最後まで戦うわ。彼らが来るまでここには私たちしかいない。武器を構えなさい。
我
It
々は
keeps
ライトキーパ
seeming
ー。
like they're saying Flins.
雪原に忍ぶ
The Funni.
希望の灯火を守り抜く存在。
待ったフリンズ。こいつらなんか元気になってないか？
それは生前の記憶の投影に過ぎません。気力を取り戻したのは亡霊たちではなく、最後まで戦い抜いたライトキーパーたちです。人間の目には様々なものが映し出されます。とても複雑で、とても美しいものが。死を目前にした悲しみ、生への未練、穏やかな暮らしへの憧れ、そして 絶望の中で湧き起こる勇気。彼らを前にした時、あなたならどうしますか？なるほど。冒険者らしい答えですね。僕も今彼らのために何かしてあげたいと願っています。英雄たちの影が
I mean,
差
can
し
we
迫
give
る
them a
死を
hint?
忘
They
れ、
are deaths.
安らかな眠りにつけるように、
Like they're already
亡
dead.
霊の記憶と思いは時間
お前は
の流れとともに
motion
風化し、
situation.
いずれ地脈に帰り
So
ま
I mean,
す。
if there is something we can do, then yeah.
すぐには無理でしょう。
Honoring
誇り
is
高きライトキ
one
ーパー
thing.
たち
Oh,
よ。僕の名はキリル・チュードミロビッチ・フリンズ。かつて戦場に捧げられたあなたたちの肉体を埋葬したものだ。今再びここに鎮魂の儀式を執り行い、心から追悼の念を表そう。この炎を見よ。もうさまようことはない。墓へと戻り、安らかな永遠の眠りにつくのだ。六尺の土の下、かつての故郷と共に眠り、地脈の懐へ帰りたまえ。
alright, Psychopomp.
これで彼らの記憶と思いの一部は消え去り、残りは元の状態に戻るはずです。
May their spirits find rest.
僕にとって彼らは心に刻むべき戦士であり、優しく友好的な隣人でした。残念ながら彼らの名前は僕もほとんど知りません。しかし先ほどの短い
Is
交
that
流を
good
通し
or
て
bad?
彼らの記憶の一部を
I suppose it just is.
僕の炎に宿すことができました。青いランプの話をするのが好きで、いつも燃料を運んでいた人は
Oh.
彼がいつも呼んでいた戦友はインドゥさん。島にいる多くの亡霊が東大の影響を受けた可能性があります。ですがアイモさんと同様の変化が起きているかどうかは分かりません。もし探索を続けるようでしたら僕も同行させてください。彼らのことをもっと知りたいんです。
Noted that the two Psychopomp related, no, the three Psychopomp related people, at least, are all Electro Flynns. And then Hermanubis is an obvious take on Anubis, who was quite literally a Psychopomp. You know, Psychopomp being a deity that escorts the dead, basically. And Sethos and Cyano were both with him. I'm trying to think what other references to Psychopomps are there. I know there are. I actually don't know there are, but I think there are. Alright, let's do this. I need to blow my nose because I was definitely not crying. You're not crying. I'm not crying. Nobody's crying.
ありがとうございます。
Oy. Alright. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's... Oh, I did not get that! So that's one meeting crystal, meeting place done. I may as well get the rewards that I'm here for. Thank God it's not at the top. That would gotta suck. Okay. Did I not? Look at that. Not me talking about the. Ooh, that's really pretty. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I see what's going on. Okay. Many beans. Oh, and you need to have a certain amount of... Okay. Who'd have thunk it? I just casually got all of the compasses in the course of less than an hour. That's funny. Alright. Now watch me just start unlocking the meeting points. I'm guessing the meeting point is up by the... Yeah, it's probably this? It's probably gonna be the statue, let's be real.
ここだ。目の前にあるのが月油の像が封印されておる永月の鏡だ。
Or maybe it's this
そ
one.
の彫像って貴重なものなのか？厳重に保管されてるみたいだけど、この中変な仕掛けとかあったりしないよな。一歩間違えたらピョンピョンピョンって矢が飛んでくるとか。
Ready either way. I
案
mean,
ずるな。前もってこの子に道を確認してきてもらった。
hooray.
この中にそういった仕掛けはない。
Small baby. I love he.
あ、宝刀イタチだ。それなら大丈夫そうだな。
But from the looks of it, this little buddy doesn't work for free.
その通りだ。依頼をするたびにモラを1枚多く払うことになっておる。
報酬と交渉までできるのか。さすがだな。でもこいつがラウマの代わりに月油の像をずっと見張ってたんなら名前を変えた方がいいんじゃないか。
Mercenary weasel.
そうだな。報酬イタチっていうのはどうだ？
I can't tell if that's a good exclamation point or... Oh!
ヒヒ、オイラは食べるから触れないぞ。
Oh my god. Hey, don't climb onto me! Not the hair, not the
こ
hair!
れこれ。客人に対して無礼であろう。
So how do I help? How do we get the mechanism open?
月油の像を取り出すには2人の人間がそれぞれ別の場所から同時に装置を操作する必要がある。そなたにはあちらの装置を頼みたい。こちらは私が担当する。
How do we make sure we activate them
心配無
simultaneously?
用だ。私は空中にも目がある。
Yeah, but like on 3 or...
あの子がそなたの位置と装置の使用を私に教えてくれる。そなたたちは私の指示に従ってくれれば大丈夫だ。そなたにはあちらの
Okay. Can I just go around or... Do I have to go up? Presuming it's this one.
よし、月油の像を取り出そう。
ずっと ったまま動くつもり。
月油の像の出口が塞がれておるな。もう一度頼む。よし、月油の像を取り出そう。
So am I supposed to keep it up? Oh no, it just means I have to do it the other way around. Got it.
もう一度頼む。よし、月油の像を取り出そう。
月油の像ってこんなに大きかったのか。
Yeah, it big.
確かにこれじゃ鳥もイタチも取り出せないだろうな。しかもそれにこんな大きな鏡が中に収められてたなんて。もしかしてこの月油の像ってすごく貴重なものなのか？
いや、モラに換算すれば大した金額ではない。使われておるのはこの地で採れるごく一般的な石だ。
Yeah,
彫
but from
刻として出
cultural
来が良いわけ
perspective,
でもない。
probably invaluable.
しかし当時の英月史や今の蒼月の子にとっては極めて価値の高いものなのだ。少なくとも月油の像の存在が証明されたことで、いくつかの文献にある記載が信頼に足るものだと確認できた。とにかく無駄足ではなかったということだ。協力に感謝するぞ。やはり私の目に狂いはなかったな。英月の鏡の封印を解くなど、そなたにとっては造作もないことだった。この子もそなたの手腕に感心しておるようだ。
ラウマ、こいつはなんて言ってるんだ？
旅人はこれまで見てきたどんな宝刀団よりもお宝を手に入れるのがうまい。これからは旅人についていき、世界中の宝箱を開けて回りたいとのことだ。
Makes me sound like a thief. It is true that I've opened a ton of chests, though.
今度開けられない宝箱があったら、その時はよろしく頼むだそうだ。
That's so cute.
おい、言っちゃった。オイラたちに反論する機会すらくれなかったぞ。
心配はいらぬ。宝箱探しに付き合えと毎日モラを持って家の窓を叩きに来たりはしないはずだ。夜中に部屋に入ってきて鍵が開かなかったと文句を言われることもない。
今晩は寝る前にしっかり戸締まりしておかないとな。
あの子に悪意はない。ただおしゃべりが少し過ぎるだけだ。
Aw.
さて、
It's a bebé.
私たちもそろそろ帰るとしよう。しかしこの彫像をどうやって書庫まで運んだものか。やはり知り合いの手を借りるしかなさそうだな。
Getting by with a little help from my friends. Alright, we somehow get it out of the mirror, and...
よし、月油の像はここに置くとしよう。
え？そんな普通の置物みたいな扱いでいいのか？なんかもっとすごいことをやるのかと思ったぜ。
月油の像とは言っても結局はただの骨董品だ。
It's shiny,
一目
though.
見てわかる。特別な力があるわけではない。本当の価値は背後に隠された物語にある。その物語をどのように検証し人々に伝えるか、それが私の仕事だ。
なるほど。とにかく
In
この
one
彫像を無
piece.
事に持って帰ってくれてよかったぜ。
ありがとう、
Yep.
旅人。それにパイ
I'm
マン
from
も
the age of fork. It's
さぞ
one
かし
piece.
疲れただろう。
That is correct.
動物たちに森で摘んできてもらった新鮮な果物がある。これで喉の渇きを癒してくれ。それと言いにくいのだが、もう一つ頼みがある。
Okay, what do you need?
突然このような話をしてすまない。そなたたちは交友関係がとても広く、普通では立ち入ることのできない場所にも幾度となく足を踏み入れてきたと聞いておる。もし今後 蒼月の子に関する書物を見つけたら、ぜひそれを私に見せてほしい。書き写して書庫に加えておきたいのだ。
I wonder if we'd be allowed into the Academia's library for a hot minute here.
蒼月の子を代表してもう一度礼を言おう。
I'm gonna get back to the fruit.
うまい。普段食べてるのとは全然違う感じがするぞ。
動物たちは普段から森の中で暮らしておるからな。人間よりも美味しい果物を見分ける術を心得ておるのだ。
Thank you, Mr. Puffin, or Mrs. Puffin, Mix Puffin.
好きなだけ食べろと言っておる。この子は美味しい果物を探すのが森で一番うまい。
Awesome, thank you so
また
much.
頼んだぜ。
I just want to use the thing now. There we go. Oh. Oh, the Mirrors Amazing Bazaar was for that. Okay. Okay. Do I have enough? I do. And I think I might have just enough to get... Actually, no. Wait. I don't. I only have 74. That's gonna be only 2 levels for the Crumb Cake Factory. Which means I should probably use that Shrine of the Depths key that I just grabbed. Where is a good one? I say like there's not a million. That's a Lunoculus. That's the shrine. Probably that. Because I already grabbed that one. That one is such low-hanging fruit, no pun intended compared to the everything else. Yeah. Yeah. That one will do. I feel like the other one is gonna be... I just realized not my normal team. LOL. Whoops.
紅に染まって散りなさい。
Luckily, I had just enough of my normal team to still wreck. Oh, that was a Lunoculus down there. Okay, fun. Right, and Shrine of the Depths key. And chest.
こういうのが好きなの？
And there's some Luna sigils, as expected. Oh no, that was actually just the flying bell thing. But there's clearly a Lunoculus in this. Oh, I bet you it's behind this. Okay. Ow!
よくも私を怒らせたわね。
Cool. And a remarkable chest.
こういうのが好きなの？ Alright, cool
probably offer this to the statue while I'm here. It's just one more, but... Gotta admit, it is kind of nice to have a use for all my Luna sigils. Like a more obvious use, that is. Alright, these... I think I decided I was going to do the Borderland... the bow billet?
布を
I'm
断
gonna
つ
have to
には
look
ハ
at
サ
what
ミを
the
使うは
various
ず
ones are.
そんなつまらない規則なんてどうだっていいわ使い勝手のいい刃物を使うまでよ
Forge is over here, right? Yep. Alright, filter. Okay. I gotta look at the ones that I don't have yet. It's a Borderland polearm. These are both Borderland polearms. It's a Midlander polearm. It's rightful. Oh, wait. Ah, man, that's Dorthlander? I need that. I need at least one. I keep assuming that I'm gonna have Cyno. I really need to stop assuming. I guess if I just think of it that way, I can just sort of manifest it, I guess. Okay. Flute thing. Whee! Okay, I have that. I don't have that, and that's a Borderland. That's also, but I have. That's Northlander. That's also Northlander, and I have it. Yeah, I think that's the one I was gonna go for. But that's Midlander, not Borderland. Okay, Borderland is the one that I need, like, all of the stuff. Tidal Shadow could work too. Earthshaker, that's a pinball machine. That's a Keyblade. I forget what my brain was saying, but that's a Keyblade. Uh-huh. Pulling Purity. All damage will be increased. Oh, that's a Bond of Life situation. And... So really, for the refunding materials, I should think of a Claymore or a polearm. Bloom is increased, and Lunar Bloom is also increased. And the moon sign thing happens if you have that. So that would be good for a Bloom, obviously. So if I did, like, if I beefed up Mona, or if I don't have Nephra, that's probably, like, that's a Nephra Llama thing if I ever saw it. Using an elemental skill grants Jade Forged Crown every 1000 of max HP. Whoa. Okay. So that's good for someone who does something based off of their max HP. And I guess that's good for if you heal. Like, that would be That would be interesting for like Barbara or something. I was gonna say for Farina, but she doesn't use a catalyst. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually gonna work. I don't know if I want to choose that just yet. I know I'm basically hoarding billet boxes now, but... Problem is, the one thing I wanted was the Katim cross spear, so... And I might get more troves, so I could always deal with that. Oh, a day must have gone by and I
お
didn't
か
realize.
しいな。などくらいの一般的な機械コアを使ってたはずなの
In
に。
general?
愛のイネファ、様子見に来たぞ。
こんにちは。いらっしゃいませ。
Well, problem solved?
故障の原因は見つかったけど、逆におかしな点が増えちゃったんだ。どういうことだ？
故障していたロボットのコアにおかしな点がありまして、アイノがもともと使っていたコアではなく、
Oh,
フ
yeah,
ォンテーヌ
that
の
would
ブロッ
explain a
クワー
lot.
クマシナリーのコアになっていたのです。
コアが変わった？じゃあ元のコアを見つけないといけないのか？心配しないで。もともと入れてたコアはいろんなガラクタから取り出してきたごく
Yeah,
普
but
通のや
that
つだ
does
から
that change the
100
bot's
個なくしたって
identity?
大
Like,
丈夫。
is it still
むし
the
ろ気
bot?
になるのは今入ってるコアの方だよ。すごく高度で愛のでもわからないような機能がたくさん搭載されてるんだ。そうなのか？じゃあイネファみたいに喋れるのもそのおかげってことか？わかんない。でもこのコアが過去に何らかの爆発を経験してるってことは分かったよ。ほとんどのモジュールが破損してて愛のに直せるのは一個もない。愛のでも修理できないのか。
フォンテーヌ製のコアということは分かりましたが、使われている技術はかなりマイナーなものです。その技術に関する知識がない限りコアの修理はできません。
でもちゃんと収穫もあったよ。壊れたデータの断片から意味のありそうな情報を見つけたんだ。ザの一文字。ザ？それってこいつの名前なのか？違うと思う。でもきっと重要な意味があるはずだよ。だってこの文字はコアの深層部にあったんだもん。一番守りが固い場所だから消えずに残ってたんだね。一番守りが固い場所？
もし私のコアが壊れそうになったら、アイノに関するデータはその場所に保管します。
もう悪いの飛んでいけ。イネファのコアは壊れないよ。縁起でもないこと言わないで。
今のは説明のためにした単なる仮定の話です。
そんなことより早く言って。悪いの飛んでいけって。
悪いの飛んでいけ。こんな感じでしょうか。
What are you doing? Tondeike?
お
Okay.
お。とにかくコアの仮
Oh,
想部
bad
に
thing,
は
bad thing,
ま
fly
だ
away.
意味のあるデータが残ってるはずだよ。そうでなきゃ喋れるはずないもん。ゆっくり掘り出してあげるからね。一つ残らず見つけ出してやるんだから。不思議なコアだな。でもなんでそんなすごいものがお宝探し会に入ってたんだ？おめでとうパイマン。一番大きな疑問点に気づいたね。 誰かがいつの間にかお宝探しくんのコアを入れ替えた。壊れてるけど研究価値のあるコアとガラクタから取れる元のコアをね。
I mean, maybe it has something to do with the Fatui or the treasure hoarders?
おめでとう。一番可能性の高い答えを見つけたね。故障の前日に何があったかといえば、ファデュイが砲塔団を追いかけて工房に侵入してきた。このコアは砲塔団がファデュイから奪ったものなんじゃないかな。慌てた砲塔団はこれをお宝探しくんに入れて、代わりに入ってたコアを差し出したのかも。これなら話の筋が通るでしょ。ああいうのって結構賢いと思わない？イネファー。
もちろんです。先ほどの話はアイノの推測に過ぎませんが、碑文の館からそれを裏付ける手がかりを入手しました。先日傀儡の部隊がスネージナヤに寄港した際、貨物が盗まれました。盗品の詳細は不明。犯人はたった3名からなる砲塔団とのことです。その砲塔団を率いているのは白髪でフードをかぶった女性。残りのメンバーはピンクの髪と青紫の髪の男性だと聞いています。
おお、それが例のやる気満々な地元連中か。
最近活動し始めたばかりの集団で、碑文の館の推測によればよそから逃げ込んできた人たちではないかとのことです。
そいつらのことは気にしないで。ヤホダも言ってたよ、ただの雑魚だって。
Well, what should we do now?
そうだな。もし本当にその砲塔団がこっそり入れたんなら、絶対また取りに来るよな。
A very good point.
来たって構わないよ。もし礼儀正しくしてたらクルムかけをおごってあげる。でも態度が悪かったらお腹が痛くなるまでイネファのドーナツを食べさせてやるんだ。もしそいつらがこっそり忍び込んできてコアを盗んだらどうするんだ？へへ、対策ならとっくに考えてあるよ。今日はあの子を隠しておくの。イネファ、アザザたちを呼んできて。
Beep boop up. I was waiting for her to just call out with a bunch of beeps.
じゃじゃーん。アザザを壊れたお宝探しくんの中に隠そうと思うんだ。勝手に名前をつけないでくださる？でも君のことを呼ぶとき何か名前が必要でしょ？ランボロ？変わった名前だね。それって壊れたデータの中に入ってたの？全然レディーっぽくないけど。
Let's just do charred lumbro.
名字ならそこまで変じゃないかも。決めた。君の名前はアザザランボロ。これなら文句ないでしょ。文句があったって知らないもん。勝手に人の家に入ってきたんだから。これからはちゃんとここで働いてもらうからね。すごく嫌がってるみたいだぞ。
いえ、そのような感情は持っていないはずです。
Are you
どうい
sure?
うことだ？この子のコアはもうボロボロに壊れてるんだよ。だから今話している言葉も口調も壊れたデータの中に残ってる情報を断片的に模倣してるだけ。もっとわかりやすく言うと、ザって文字が誰かの名前なら今のアザザはその人の真似をしてるってこと。そうだったのか。うん。でも今それは置いといて、先にやるべきことをやっちゃおう。アザザを隠しておかなきゃ。旅人も試してみる？面白いよ。よくできてるね。機械技師の才能があるよ。ありがとうね。これで今までよりずっとすごいお宝探しくんが手に入った。
I'm pretty sure that's thanks to
あざざ、
Chance and
真面目に
some other
働くん
stuff.
だよ。給料はちゃんと払ってあげるから。そんなことどうだっていいわ。本当に気性が荒いん んだね。お花をつけてあげる。ほら、もっと優しくなってね。
This is adorable.
すごく可愛くなった。そうだ、旅人パイモン。もし今後ネジとかナットとか使い道のなさそうな材料を拾ったらここに持ってきて。お花に変えたりアイナの作業場をアップグレードしたりするのに使うから。へひ、もちろんただ働きはさせないよ。毎日来たくなるくらいの報酬を出してあげる。交渉成立でいいかな？
Sure.
やったー！やっぱりイネファの言った通りだった。うまくいかないのはうまくいく予兆。それを乗り越えたらうまくいくんだ。君たちの旅もきっとそうなるよ。
Aw. Hydro characters on the whole seem to be ridiculously sweet. Can I? No way. I had just enough to get all of them to level 3? No way. That's hilarious. I need to look at my Cheez-Its. I need to go to Nagcry. Okay. Oh my gosh! I'm 2 chests away. Statue... Construction level, construction level, construction level. Working on that, I think, maybe. Unlock the waypoints. I'm missing 6. Oh! There's only one other Shrine of the Depths! I mean, if that's the case... then that's it. That's the last one. That's weird. That makes me think that... I don't know. I get the feeling that there's an extra part to Nagcry that we're not seeing yet. But that may also just be me being in denial that there's so much little... like, there's so little content compared to other areas. No? Okay. Maybe it does end up being that we have fewer than we're used to. I'd like to pick that up, actually. Probably have to grab it from up there. Oh wait, well, first, second, and third of all. Fourth of all, I could just... Whoa! Also, look at all of the everything. Wait, what is that symbol? Is that symbol talking about this? Because that's a symbol. Oh yeah, that's the moon that becomes death. Okay, so there's a... Yep, there sure is. Also, wait, the fact that it shows oculi, but the other ones don't show oculi. Oh, that's peculiar. Is this really all like I really... Is Nokrai just gonna be like a truncated nation? But the fact that they have one, you know, that makes me think that there's going to be more to explore, because... Well, where would 2 be otherwise? Actually, wait, what's that way? Is that some... Oh, it's that, okay. Like, maybe there is gonna be more in this area. Except that the maps have not shown that, which might be their way of keeping it secret, but that may also be an indication that I'm off base. I don't know, man. I'm just generally confused and weirded out by my progression, I guess. This is one of those, I didn't expect any of this to happen so fast. I don't know, I feel like a weird amount of stuff has happened, that I'm more progressed than I thought I would basically ever be, and it's got me a little off kilter, not gonna lie. Because I'm so used to being like, oh yeah, I have an interminable amount of stuff that I can do, and now it's like, or maybe not. It's like, what do you mean, or maybe not? Admittedly, that's one of the reasons why I haven't just looked up where the Toki Alley trails are. Because that gives me something to comb the islands for. It gives me something to feel like I'm still working on. It's so weird to I'm telling you, it is so weird to have the feeling of needing that, though.
最高にロックなチョイスだ。
必ずあなたをお守りします。
やっぱり僕から離れられないんだね。
It makes sense, trust me. I say, making absolutely no sense whatsoever. Hello, crab. Bye, crab. Wow. That crab was very dramatic. It's not gonna be clean, nope.
じゃじゃーん、ロックの時間だぞ。
ここまで。やはりダメだ。
やっメイドの礼儀に気をつけます。は助けが任せてください。
Video you into next week, dude.
ティバのお知らせタモトお披露目だ。
As I try to do the good dash now. Whoa. Oh my god. They really get mad about fires, and it's consistently hilarious to me. I think there may have been a Tokiali Tale page around here that I already got. Who knows? Oh, she done said. Oh. I didn't even notice.
紅に染まって散りなさい。僕をたたえよう。
Hey, you got any Tokiali Tales over here? Again, this is where having like a physical thing of maps would work out for me. I could go, no, not here, no, not here, and cross it off and make as many marks and notes as I wanted and not worry about a 300 item limit. Is this where the plane of Euphymia is? Wait a minute. Oh, I see. We are here. Okay. This to... I can. Cool. Then I can almost fail that. And then I can realize I'm out of stamina. Is that just a random... It is. Makes this very tempting and curious indeed. Although I thought I got the Tokiali Tales here too. Apparently my life is just, I could have sworn I would have had this already. But it's obviously something I don't have, so. Smack your jars one here. Thank you. Hey, dude.
岩の重さは安心できます。ファッションは私が定義する。そこ。
これでどうだ。やはりダメだったか。
I'm thinking The Tokiali towns, a lot of them appear to have been on the outskirts, or they're in places, they are often in, it's a floating cabbage, places such as mob camps and the like. So, like, it's not out of the question that they'd be there. I guess the real pertinent issue is that I have 7 of the 10, and I don't know which 7. Or maybe it's 8 of the 10, I don't know. Oh, do you have? No, you don't. Oh wait, this is probably... There's like a... Yeah. I know where I am. That doesn't mean that there's not. In fact, this would be like the perfect area for such a thing. There's one on a random boat somewhere. This would count as something similar. I'm not going to look too seriously. I'm going to give a cursory look. Just see if I see anything notably sparkly. I saw something sparkly over there. Are you a sea gunner, or did I not see something sparkly over there? What? Oh, quick fire. There's a Sealy over there, which would make you think that I've seen everything, but that is an assumption. Oh, is this another hole? Yep, it's another hole. Huh. Triangle of crabs. Oh, another triangle of crabs. It was a crab alliance that I just broke up. Or maybe I did the opposite of breaking it up? Brought them together in torment. Well, get some good sea Ganodermas. This is all the Hanochiro Sato quest, and I don't know if there's... Oh, hey. I don't know if there's a reason for them to have stuff at Hanochiro Sato quest spots. I feel like that's what one might call a later problem. Alright, well, this was a productive stream. And luckily, after that blip early on, right after I finished the pinball, it's been pretty steady from what I can tell. I'm glad about that. Alright. 3 fewer. Wow. I have almost under 100 Natlanese, which, now that I have the Pyro Compass, I don't have to focus on reputation quite as much. Which would be, you know, tantamount to exploring, and is probably why I have so much stuff, because of that, but... yeah, wow. So, I am going to call it a night. I'm likely going to try to stream tomorrow. I think it will most likely be Genshin, because that seems to be what I do. I do have to do some different hobbies at some point, which is why I'm saying it's not a surefire thing, because I might go, let me stream doing this one other thing instead. Or not have a chance to stream. Well, don't know. But I would like to get the opportunity to go through the interlude when possible, since I'm, halfway through the second one, and I would like to be caught up so that I can avoid too many more spoilers. I'm not entirely sure if I've been spoiled. I'm at that point. And, the longer I leave it, the more likely something I see is spoilery. But whether I see you tomorrow or not, thank you for coming by today. Have a good night.